Okay, I'm going to do a short demonstration on how to get GitHub and VS Code working together in Crostini. And I'm doing it with a brand new, not yet touched Linux installation. So the first step in on the Linux side is to pop up your terminal and do sudo apt install Gnome Keyring, which they should warn you is absolutely necessary, but you can't make the two programs talk to each other without installing it. So fortunately, it installs pretty quickly. It's not a big program. Okay, there we go. Then the next step is we need to go to the VS Code download page, download the Debian file. It goes right into the regular Chrome downloads area. And then if you just click on it there, it will install it. See, why isn't it installing it? Let's try that again. There we go, install. So that happens pretty quickly too. One of my favorite things is that whenever I want to do something new with Linux, I just turn it off and I turn it back on and I start with a fresh Linux machine. I noticed Crostini has recently added the ability to save and restore Linux apps. I haven't tried that yet, so I just always just write down these steps and start it over again. App is available. Okay. So now I have on my screen the ability to get in and out of VS Code. Okay, so I'm going to go now into the apps and launch VS Code. There it is. Get started with VS Code. I'm just going to do it the way it is. And one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to go into here and I'm going to clone a repository from GitHub. So let's go into HTTPS. Let's see. What one do I want to get? Let's see. I'll get one that's reserved because then it'll force me to have logged in. So I'll go to github.com, global. So it then jumps to here and says, where do I want to put it? I'll just put it right in the home page. Sign in using GitHub. So I just say allow. That jumps me right into GitHub, and it says authorize Visual Studio Code to access GitHub. And what it does is open Visual Studio Code URL handler. That's what you want to do. You could also do it that way. So allow an extension to open this URI inside GitHub, and we say OK. And then we give it a new password for this keyring. And you see it's connecting up. Do I want to open that private repository? And bingo. trust the author because I am the author. And there I am. I've now linked, and you will see that if I were to change one of these things, or if something changed, I can automatically sync with my files with GitHub. No fuss, no muss, no typing in passwords, etc. That's it.